Josie, Caden, Sonny, Ponch, what's up, man? Ladies and gentlemen, I'm in a real unique spot here this evening. Got a lot of high wind, and yeah, I've got a bow with wheels on it, but I'm between bows right now. I got that Striker Custom in the mail yesterday. I shot it. Shoots really good, although I don't have it completely tuned and worked in yet. I didn't feel confident in bringing that out, but I tore the quiver off the other longbow to put on there. So, in a rush to leave the house on time, after messing with an Insta360 X5, doing a couple things to kind of up my game here with the YouTube channel, I just said fuck it and I brought the wheel gun. I brought the wheel bow, so sorry. And where I'm hunting, I might need some extra range tonight anyway. Mountain deer are so much different than those other deer I've been hunting. Like they're just hard to pattern. You never know where they're gonna be. Josie, Josie. How's my audio, guys? Yeah, good night, Munchie. I went and I watched Kofta's live. Pretty interesting. He was actually able to whack that thing on the live, and it doesn't seem like he had any community violations. So that could be good news for my channel. I was up late last night editing the video from 2 days ago. It's a great video. I had that deer so confused she didn't know if I was there or wasn't there. She left, she came back. I got a shot. Took a far shot. I mean, my aim was perfect, but that deer turned into an upside down UFO and avoided that arrow. She did a double take when that thing was in the air. Yeah, I would agree with you. I would agree with you. If you've got an arrow that clearly has a lot of lung bubbles in it, man, even then, for me to climb down out of the tree, get all my camera gear packed, and then go get the arrow, I'm giving a deer 45 minutes till I even get to an arrow. On a double lung or a hard shot, that's plenty. Usually. But that looked like liver blood to me. I'm gonna say the vast majority of bow hunters, they tend to shoot 2 or 3 inches too far back instead of where they need to because they're afraid of that shoulder. And that's okay. You just need to know where you hit them. And if you do, you give them the appropriate time. I'm not gonna read too much on the phone tonight. I've gotta pay attention to what's going on. I'm in a really, really good buck spot. Like really good. I followed a rub line all the way up a mountain today. And just at the top where it gets nice and thick on the other side, I've got the wind in my face. Francis, hey, how are you? Josie, if you're heading out, good luck to you. Good luck to your husband if he's going with you. I want to see you guys bag some monster deer because I know they're out there. I did see a small buck feeding at 2 o'clock on the drive-in, real close to the road. I think I almost had 3 heart attacks coming in here. Caden, hopefully you jump back on, man. I think tonight's going to be pretty action-packed. I passed a lot of prime feeding spots to get up here closer to where I think this guy's bedded. If he's still alive from last year, he's going to be a monster. I mean, an absolute monster. My area's still closed. I still can't get in to hunt that big buck. But my buddy was out with the spot and scope yesterday. He saw 5 bucks about 2 miles, 1.9 miles from where I saw that one. And he thinks one of them was the buck that I'm after. He even thinks I'm low on my estimate. BB Klima, what's up? Oh yeah, first day of the season for seniors. I love that. Hey, thanks, man. Well, if you're hunting, just sit back, chill, watch the live. Pay attention to what's going on, though. I don't want you to miss something because of me. The last rub that I came to it's only 10 yards behind me, and there's a trail that goes right. I'm on a really steep point, monster steep point, and right here is like it's like the funnel down the mountain where all that sign starts. And by looking at the map, it looks like there's heavy bedding just over the ridge, 60, 70 yards from me. So I hope I'm in the spot. BB Klima doing his thing, man. Alright. I'm taking it easy on the chat, guys. I don't really care about the views. I've got a couple of obligations that come up here in the rut that I wasn't really expecting. And I'm going to try to get it done right before the rut here. Guys, I'm taking the Insta360 X5 or 5X, whatever it is, on its maiden voyage tonight. And like Punch says, I'm going to be a little less active in the chat, a little less active reading the messages. I have a great feeling about this spot tonight. I might not see a lot of deer, but I'm in the neighborhood for one specific deer, and he's a very, very good buck. And I've got some real thick spots here that I don't want him sneaking through. So I've got to be playing it just right. So I'm not ignoring anybody. I appreciate your support. Have some conversations with some folks in the chat. Enjoy yourself. You guys better be hyping it up in the chat too, because I walked up a Billy Goat trail. I might not be able to walk tomorrow after getting down out of here tonight. My feet hurt so bad coming up here. And my back is just, it's one bad bend or bad reach away from, oh, I got a deer in front of me. Two does at about 48 yards, but they come over that top super quick. Like something might be chasing them. I hope I'm not. I hope I'm not 20 yards from where I need to be. I mean, 45 yards is fine, but that's a punch. We'll see if the Insta360 picked them up. I wasn't even going to swing the camera over there. it's not unlikely that a buck would scare them. No, but it's very likely that a buck will chase them around, not scare them. They weren't scared. They're just moving quick. I mean, if I get a perfect shot on a doe, I'll take it. But I'm not taking a 50-yard shot up on this mountain tonight at a doe. I have an unbelievable drag to get one out of here. Just watching that makes me wonder, am I going to be 30 yards too far this direction? Now, one of the things that I've learned about hunting the big bucks, the mature bucks this time of year, those does are coming over the ridge this way. And a lot of times the bucks will travel perpendicular to those trails. I'm actually expecting him to come from over here. And the sign indicated that on the way up. I can smell more deer. It's gotta be straight ahead of me. They came right through that thick edge. realize we had two mature does come through about 7 or 8 minutes ago. Maybe 10 minutes, I don't know. They kind of come over the hill really quick. Come down through this real thick strip of brush between me and the edge of this ridge. Yesterday, my one buddy, he watched like 5 different bucks pushing a doe around. So anytime I see something that just looks a little out of place like that, I've got to wonder if we don't have one close. This time of year, a big mature buck can't resist it, man. He's got to come in and check it out, right? Josie, you better get after it. Jay Sharps, I should have made you a moderator a long time ago. That's an oversight on my part, and I apologize. And by the way, I certainly enjoyed my brewski the other day. swirling. Jeff, how are you? Those does are right at 48 yards. It's a good sign because I've got a barely off wind. Alright guys, we're setting records tonight for the live. We need 100,000 watching over the entire length of the live. We need to have 400 likes. Double tap that screen. It's free. Doesn't cost you a thing. We're hunting in Pennsylvania, guys. There we go. Let them likes pile up. The algorithm loves the likes. Even if you don't like it, just do it. Do it. We're going to be hitting it hard the rest of the week here. I've lined myself up with some free time so I can get out as much as possible. As long as the body will carry me, I'm going to get out. I thought I re-irritated my back the other day, but so far, so good. Kehu 48, we're at in Pennsylvania. I'm in 4C. High atop a nice windy mountaintop. And pretty underdressed for the occasion. BB Klima. I'm starting to get real jealous of this pumpkin spice thing. I was digging through my bag hoping I had some white chocolate macadamia nuts or whatever you call it. But I don't. I'm starving to death. I hear that hunting in 3B is tough. I guess we're gonna see how these Insta360 batteries hold up tonight, huh? probably 55, but with the wind it probably feels like 45. Late, we had two does come over the ridge and down through this thicket at about 48 yards. 25, 30, probably 30 minutes ago. I swear I own gloves. I'm just too stupid to wear them. Set this out on the mountain tonight too. He's about 10 miles away from me, up on a ridgetop as well. Yeah, that wind is cutting right now. Like a cold knife through shivering bones. I got another doe coming. Man, they are moving through quick. She just ran right over that hill. I was gonna shoot, but I didn't quite have the, wasn't quick enough with the camera there. Then she went over and slipped right through that same spot that those other does did, and instead of stopping in the open, she was stopped in one of the real brushy bushes there. Then when she come through the open, I was gonna try to stop her, but she was at 48 yards. I didn't feel like it. gonna be hunting some hot chocolate here pretty soon. I'm froze. And here I didn't expect to see a bunch of does. But they are moving. They are practically running through here. Yeah, man, it's always a coyote hunt. What's up, Willie? longbow, have deer at 10 yards, can't draw, can't move the bow to get a shot. Take the compound bow, just have deer piling over the ridge to 100 miles an hour. I could have stopped her, then tried to get the camera on her, and then try to draw the bow, but you never know what's coming behind him either. Especially when they're moving like that. And it would help if I could stop shivering. Always the case, yeah. Just got a notification the wife's home, the garage door just opened. Yeah, Francisco, we are in 4C in Pennsylvania. Thanks, chat, for everybody answering the questions. You guys are the best. Jeff, that wind is just keeping me cold. It's not, I don't think it's interrupting the deer. I will say this, that's probably the reason those does are moving so fast. Usually when it's calm with a nice steady, easy breeze, they'll feed through. Those deer got up out of a bed, I don't know, 75 yards from here, 100 yards from here, and just piled right off of the ridge. Hunter, what's going on? Glad to have you aboard. skinwalker's gonna get plenty of opportunity to get me on the way out. That's gotta be some kind of trad bow. If I were wet, I'd be hypothermic right now. I'm already shivering. I kept some light gear on because I knew I'd have a hike. But I really need an insulation layer in my legs. Tail end of a rainstorm is fire. better sound realistic. I didn't carry them shits up the mountain for nothing. No, but we are heavily in the pre-rut here in Pennsylvania. I haven't personally witnessed any chasing, but I have seen some bucks pushing each other around pretty good last week or so. Yeah, I don't even think we're in the chasing phase yet. I mean, my buddy was out yesterday and he saw some bucks chasing a doe around. But they didn't follow her, they just pushed her out of that little thicket they were in. Yeah, I'm using a compound bow tonight. I got a Matthews V3X. I tore my one long bow apart to put new 55-pound limbs on it. I got another brand new longbow yesterday from Stryker. It's one of their custom series bows. It's beautiful. It is absolutely fantastic and it shoots great. I just don't quite have an arrow tuned for it yet. And I don't have a quiver on it, so. Yeah, Lloyd, I followed a rub line all the way up here tonight. Probably 25 rubs. Over 700 or 800 yards. All in a line. Got one about 10 yards behind me, and it's the first one I got to that was facing down the mountain. It's kind of how I know I'm in a spot. Brad, I'm always hunting for a 150. I'm not chasing that particular buck tonight because I can't get in there. That training area is closed. I believe it's closed tomorrow as well. But I know a guy who messed up an opportunity on a really, really good buck last year in here. I don't know exactly where, but I'm close. Some of the rubs on the way up here were on trees that were, I don't know, most of them are bigger than like a 1-quart mason jar in diameter. So there's a brute in here. We've had 3 does come in. I had one here. Closest one was about 25 yards, but she basically was kind of jogging the whole time. By the time I got the cameras up and got her in frame, she was at 48 yards. really want to kill a lot of deer, don't film it. Just shoot deer. Shoot 'em. We might be heading to Maryland in the morning. We will see. We will see. Prime time. It's been prime time since I got in the tree. I want to come in here and walk perpendicular on those doe trails. Give me a nice 25, 30-yard shot. It's gotta be big though. I don't know if I could see myself shooting a 120 or so with the wheel bow. I just don't know if I'll do it. Yeah, we've had 3 does come by. Alright, that Insta-X, or that Insta360 X5 has 88% battery. It's 6 minutes after 6. I think I'm just gonna roll it till it dies. I need to get a Bluetooth remote for that. I could do it from the phone, but if I'm on the live, I can't. I might be able to. I don't want to mess up a live. I'll try that at the house. LSU baseball, thanks for the sub, man. And that goes for anybody else that's on. I try to do this at least 4 or 5 times a week where I run a live and do some deer hunting. We've had some pretty awesome hunts. We've shot 3 deer on the live so far this year. A lot of support for the channel in the comments. So if you're interested in joining a community of like-minded folks like that, go ahead and hit that sub button. I ain't scared. Don't forget, double tap that screen to like it. It's free. You know what, Cyro? I gotta do something for you too. Zach, what's going on? I am not the man. I'm not gonna be much anything when I freeze to death tonight and die up here. I honestly don't know how I got in here. There's like 4 or 5 spots that I used to hunt when I was a young buck that I want to take shots at this year, you know, I want to get into them. But some of them are just, they're just too hard to get to. I mean, this one spot later this year, I might go super light. Carry nothing but phone, maybe the Insta360. Can't live stream up there, there's no service. But like no camera arm or anything, and just try to film it. But I have shot one of my biggest bucks in there. And it's known for monsters. We got a squirrel coming in. Zyro's like, I'm just here for Josie, bro. We all know that. I smell a buck. I smell tarsal, 100%.